A dozen passengers of the Kolkata Metro fell ill today evening and had to be evacuated after smoke engulfed the coach that they were travelling in following a fire that took place on the metro train. The fire was reported from the first coach of the metro train between two stations, Rabindra Sadan and Maidan station. This is in the heart of the city and not very far from one another. Among those who fell ill are many senior citizens. The fire was doused by the metro staff. And the Kolkata Metro even tweeting about the incident as there was a little bit of panic there. All right, so there you can see some scenes. As we said, some passengers fell ill. Over a dozen passengers fell ill. Some were injured as well, but all were evacuated safely. And a fire was reported in the first coach of the metro. This took place between Rabindra Sadan and Maidan stations in the heart of the city. The fire, fortunately, was quickly doused by the metro staff, and the West Bengal Fire Service and Kolkata Police Disaster Management Group were all attending to this mishap that took place on the Kolkata Metro. And there you can see some scenes from inside the coach just as it was being evacuated. As we said, several people fell ill, a dozen, and many of them are senior citizens who are the ones who fell ill in this when the coach got engulfed with smoke. The fire was in the first coach of the metro train in the heart of the city, and all the passengers were evacuated safely. Well, let's go across to Monideepa now for more. Moni, fortunately, some people did fall sick, but everybody was evacuated and the fire was doused quickly.
Darthi, it's not so simple as that. You know, we have been struggling to get to the station, the Maidan station, which is where this incident has happened. The entire city is gridlocked because of what has happened. The traffic is disrupted and every metro station is shut. So hundreds and hundreds of people are stranded all along the street waiting for some alternative means of transport, and there is just not enough. I've just seen a state government bus go past, an air-conditioned bus, but splitting at the scene. As for the injured, we've had further communication from the local authorities. A total of 16 people have been injured. 15 of them have reasonably minor injuries. Some of them were asthma patients. They have clearly been, affected. They have been rushed to the government hospitals, the closest government hospitals, SSKM. One person had a fractured leg. Leg fractured while he was obviously trying to rush out of the smoke-filled coach of the metro and somehow get to safety. So one person has a fractured leg. Several people with asthma issues are sick. A total of 16 people are in hospital. We are being told there may be more people in hospital, but most, that's what metro authorities are saying, have minor injuries. The whole system of the metro rail has been shut down, and you cannot imagine the chaos that has triggered because the metro is heavily used. This is like office hours, people are out trying to get home, and where I am standing and what I'm seeing around me is a sea of people waiting for some kind of transport. From the metro authorities, we are told we are investigating what triggered the fire. One of the biggest complaints of the passengers who were in an absolute panic was that there was no announcement by the metro rail authorities about what was happening, what was being done, how they would be evacuated from the coaches that were full of smoke. Most passengers we spoke to said that was most distressing, frightening, and they thought they would never get out. The CPRO of Metro Rail said the motorman should have made some announcement, but the passengers have insisted there was no announcement, and the metro authorities have said they will definitely be looking into that. a horrible, horrible
Right.
scare.
Well, thanks, Moni, for joining us with all those details. So as Monideepa is telling us, there was a great amount of panic there, and the impact of this fire in the metro has been tremendous in Kolkata, with many people stranded and many of the metro stations all shut down. It's telling us traffic is gridlocked.